At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'3", number 24, number 17, Michael Porter Jr. Your Brooklyn Nets head coach, Jordy Hernandez. Give it up for your Brooklyn Nets.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. And it's Williams in at the 3. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's Hart over Claxton. Hart can't hit.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Williams' shot is good. Here's Bridges. Up top, Anunoby. Williams defending. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Anunoby, Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Porter with it. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby.
New York substitution, number 28, Gershon Yabusele.
Here's Thomas for 3. Hart pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Next foul, Demon. First personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Yabusele.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Pass to Porter, back to Claxton. Here's Dimon. Brunson defending. All sorts of time. And again, it's the Nets missing. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Towns passes to Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's Dimon, just 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. And again, it's the Nets missing. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Hart from long range drains the triple.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Demon. Outside Porter. Over to the wing. Thomas outside. Pass to Demon. To win the run. And it's New York with a rebound. 7-point spread. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yabusele left side. And stolen by Claxton. And stolen by Bridges. Hart from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Hart's got 6.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Here's Claxton, plenty of space. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
New York leading by 8. So on the floor for the Knicks. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the point. Buries it from 3. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside man. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Man's got his first 2 points.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Well, that's a foul. Hold on, Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
For Brooklyn, Williams comes in for man. Dimon comes in for Powell. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Clarkson's checked in for Yabusele. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Demon. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Demon's got his first points of the night.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Porter against Anunoby. From deep three-point land, Williams grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Torrey can't hit.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Here's Clarkson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. And
that one falls for Clarkson. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Right side, Williams pulls it from the corner, and Anunoby pulls it down. New York leading by 9. Yabusele finds Clarkson. Fires from the wing. The rebound by the Nets.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Williams from long range sinks the tray. Williams has got 5.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Pass to Towns. Over Claxton. And again, the Knicks missing. The Nets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the miss by Williams.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Towns against Claxton. Cat doing what he does.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Williams on the wing. To the left side wing. Williams on the wing. Pass to Claxton. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
From Williams.
There's 6 seconds left in the second period. Here's Yabusele. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, leading by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Goes up from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you, I mean, the confidence of Towns when he's facing up, really relaxed and comfortable to let it go without hesitation.
It's Thomas on the wing. Yep, count it. Thomas has got his first 2 points of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hard against Porter. From deep three-point range. Hart can't hit. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Dimon. Outside, Williams. Dimon, that's good.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Anunoby. Williams grabs the board. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. That ties the game. Porter's got 6 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks miss again.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Pass to Dimon. Porter with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Porter, and here's Claxton. 4 on the clock. Here's Dimon. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
And even the tricky shots are falling for him right now.
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
The Knicks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Here's Thomas. After the basket by New York. Pass to Claxton. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot on the wing. Williams grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Porter. Over Hart. No good off the back of the rim. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns passes to Hart. Jacks up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Outside Anunoby. Over Williams. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. Anunoby's got 6 points. But if it goes, he can't get that one to fall. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. New York out in front, leading by just 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Come on now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 2-point game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. OG Anunoby out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at center. Now here's Porter. Powell outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Toure for 3. On target from range. Toure's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And nice work by Clarkson picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Toure can't hit. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
That one misses for Towns. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite 3-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best 3-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
Hart, there's the drive. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
Stolen.
You've got to be sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're just throwing it up for grabs.
Can't get it to go.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Bridges fires. Cash from downtown.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
Here's Dimon. Brunson defending. Thompson outside. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Brooklyn trailing. Thomas outside. Williams! And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Brunson speeds in to finish the break.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Nets trail by 5. Claxton outside. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Here's Dimon. On the wing, Williams. Let's loose for 3. Oh, the shot is off. And there it is!
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Towns! Misses the 3! Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Dimon. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. Buries it from outside.
You cannot say enough about Bridges stepping up when they need him most.
First personal foul. Team seconds. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Cameron Thomas. At the line, 2 times.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he makes both from the line.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Brunson cashes it in.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Jalen Brunson. With one shot.
What's up? And that one misses.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Now Porter for three. Money from three. And there is the triple. A big three-pointer. Now we might have a review here. And
The previous play is under review.
review this one. Let's see what happens here. It'll be on to overtime if the original ruling of no basket is confirmed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the final ruling has been made. The original call was correct. And this contest is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure they got the call right in this situation. And boy, he was just a fraction of a second late. So close.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Michael Porter.